to be my business. Will you tell me everything? It started with a scream, a shove, and a moment that would shake the entire love and hip-hop Atlanta universe to its core. Cameras were rolling, drinks were flowing, and then chaos in the blink of an eye. What was supposed to be a routine cast gathering turned into one of the most violent and shocking scenes the show has ever seen. And at the center of it all, Bambi handshaking, eyes blazing, lunging across a table and attacking Scrappy's longtime friend, Erica P, in front of the entire cast. People screamed, security rushed in, and before anyone could process what they just witnessed, one of reality TV's most glamorous stars was in handcuffs. Bambi, the same woman who had built her reputation on confidence and control, was being arrested, her hair messy, her face flushed, her voice cracking as she shouted, "She pushed me too far." The image hit the internet before dawn, and by sunrise, every blog gossip page and fan forum was flooded with one burning question: what really happened between Bambi and Erica P? The rumors were instant. Some said Erica had taunted her, others swore it was jealousy, and a few claimed Scrappy himself had something to do with it. But insiders quickly confirmed one thing: this wasn't just reality TV drama anymore. This was real. Police were involved, charges were filed, and Bambi was officially facing assault allegations after a brawl that left Erica P bruised and furious. Fans couldn't believe it. The same Bambi who once stood tall against critics and handled the pressure of fame was now spiraling. But here's the part that no one saw coming. Sources close to the show say the altercation wasn't spontaneous. It was set up. Someone allegedly fed Bambi false information before the event, leading her to believe Erica P was spreading dark secrets about her marriage to Scrappy Dot. So, was Bambi provoked? Or did she just finally snap under the pressure of her crumbling relationship and public scrutiny? Because if what the insiders are saying is true, this fight wasn't an accident. It was planned. And the person who planned it might not be who you think. To understand how the night spiraled so violently out of control, you have to rewind the story to where the tension really began, months before the arrest, long before the cameras caught that slap, that shove, and those flashing blue lights outside the venue for love and hip-hop Atlanta fans. Bambi and Erica P's rivalry didn't appear overnight. It's been a slow-burning fuse, hissing beneath the surface, since the moment both women entered Scrappy's orbit. Scrappy the rapper, the ladies' man, the soft-spoken charmer who somehow keeps finding himself at the epicenter of Atlanta's loudest storms. Bambi was once the woman who had it all. She was glamorous, fierce, and for years she stood beside Scrappy like the definition of ride door. She stuck through his tours, his family feuds, his wandering rumors. She gave him the stability no one else could. Or so she thought, because even while she was defending his name on screen, there was another presence that kept creeping into their storyline. Erica P. Now, Erica P wasn't a new face to Scrappy's life. She'd been around long before the show came started following him. A longtime friend, a confidant, the one that got away, depending on who you asked. She had the history, the connection, and a level of comfort with Scrappy that made every woman after her uneasy. And for Bambi, who had already endured whispers about Scrappy's exes and his loyalty, Erica P represented everything she didn't want to revisit: insecurity, competition, and the fear that maybe, just maybe, her husband's heart wasn't fully hers. The problem was Erica P knew that power, and she used it. Her appearances on the show were rare but impactful. Every time she walked into a scene, it felt like a grenade had been thrown. She'd flirt, tease, drop suggestive jokes about her bond with Scrappy, all while insisting it was innocent. And Scrappy, trying to play mediator, would just laugh it off. But to Bambi, that laughter was betrayal in slow motion. Friends close to her say Bambi had been holding in her anger for months. She vented privately that Scrappy wasn't setting boundaries. She'd confided to producers that she felt ambushed whenever Erica P appeared on set. "They keep throwing her at me for ratings," she allegedly said during a break in filming. "One of these days I'm gonna snap." No one knew how literal that statement would become. In the weeks leading up to the altercation, Bambi's personal life was already unraveling. Rumors of marital issues had begun circulating online. Anonymous blog posts claimed that she and Scrappy were living separately. Others suggested that Bambi had discovered messages between him and a friend, though no one knew who that friend was. Insiders later confirmed it was Erica P, but here's where things took a darker turn. According to leaked production memos, someone inside the show allegedly informed Bambi that Erica P was preparing to go public. With new information about her marriage, they told her that Erica had proof of Scrappy venting about his relationship, saying he was unhappy and feeling trapped. When Bambi heard that, something inside her snapped. She felt humiliated. One source revealed, like everyone knew something about her marriage except her. She wasn't just angry at Erica. She was angry at Scrappy, at production, at everyone. Still, Bambi agreed to attend the upcoming cast event. She told producers she wanted closure. They promised it would be a calm night, just a few drinks, a few conversations, a chance for everyone to clear the air. What she didn't know was that Erica P had already been mic'd up, ready to film, and producers had positioned her seat right next to Scrappy's. From the very start, it was doomed. Eyewitnesses say the tension was visible from the second Bambi walked in. She barely made eye contact with Scrappy, her body stiff, her expression blank. But when she saw Erica P sitting comfortably beside him, smirking, it was over. At first, they exchanged pleasantries, forced smiles, polite words, the usual reality TV civility. But then Erica couldn't resist. She leaned across the table, her voice loud enough for the cameras, and said, "You know, Scrappy always got love for me, right? We've been cool way before all this." It was the wrong move. Bambi's glass hit the table with a sharp crack. "You got a lot to say for somebody who ain't been relevant since season 1, she snapped. Laughter and gasps rippled through the group. Erica smirked. "Relevance is temporary, sweetheart. Respect is forever. Maybe that's why you don't get any." Security started inching closer. Scrappy raised his hands, trying to calm them both down, but Erica wasn't done. She tilted her head and said, "He still calls me sometimes, you know, just to talk." That was it. Bambi stood, chair scraping against the floor, her voice trembling. "You think you can play with me like that in front of everybody?" She shouted. "You want to talk to him. Talk to him when your jaw ain't swollen." Then it happened. In one swift motion, she lunged across the table, grabbing Erica's hair as security jumped in. The room erupted. Screams, crashing glasses, chaos. Erica tried to fight back, but crew members swarmed in within seconds. Scrappy pulled Bambi away as she screamed. "She's been running her mouth for months. Say something else now." The altercation lasted less than 10 seconds, but it was enough. Erica P was left shaken, her cheeks scratched, her blouse torn, Bambi stormed out of the venue, sobbing, her mic still recording her saying, "They wanted me to be the villain. Fine, I'll be the villain." Hours later, police were called. A formal complaint was filed, and before sunrise, Bambi was booked and charged with assault. The mugshot spread online instantly. TMZ, The Shade Room, and every major blog ran the headline. Bambi arrested after violent fight with Erica P, Love, and hip-hop chaos. Fans were torn. Some rushed to defend her, claiming she was provoked. Others said she had finally shown her true colors. Even castmates started picking sides. Some posting cryptic quotes about karma and fake friends. Others calling for forgiveness. But one detail made everything more complicated. Producers allegedly knew the confrontation was going to happen. One leaked email revealed that they discussed setting up emotional tension between Bambi and Erica for maximum engagement. If that's true, then Bambi wasn't just reacting to personal betrayal. She was walking straight into a trap. And when she realized it, she was furious, because just days after her arrest, a mysterious clip began circulating online, one that might prove she wasn't the only one to blame. When the leaked clip hit social media, everything stopped. At first, it looked like another behind-the-scenes moment. Shaky camera work, muffled voices, and background chatter. But the second fans hit play, they realized this was the missing piece. The footage, reportedly taken by a production assistant, showed what happened minutes before Bambi's arrest. The clip opened with Bambi sitting alone at a table, scrolling through her phone, her expression tense. Then Scrappy appeared, whispering something to her off-camera. The audio was faint, but one line was unmistakable. "Scrappy, don't trip. Bams. She ain't gone. Say nothing wild. It's just for the show." Bambi looked at him, eyebrows raised. "Bambi, you sure? Because if she plays with me, I swear." "Scrappy baby, calm down. It's business." Fee. That word business would soon become the most replayed moment of the clip. Because when fans heard it, they knew this wasn't just spontaneous drama. It was set up. Spontaneous drama. It was set up within hours. Hashtags like Chaksha's business orbit, betrayal, and Chaksha's Bambi was set up flooded X and TikTok. The internet was divided between those who believed Bambi had been manipulated for ratings, and those who thought she'd simply lost control. But the one thing everyone agreed on, there was more to this fight than met the eye. That night, a new wave of insiders came forward, each claiming to know the real story. One anonymous source told on-site that before filming began, producers allegedly pulled Erica P aside and told her to lightly stir the pot. But Erica, being Erica, didn't do light. She did lethal dot. According to the insider, she'd been waiting for the right moment to humiliate Bambi publicly. And when she saw the cameras rolling and Scrappy sitting nearby, she saw her chance. Erica came in on a mission. The source said she wanted to make Bambi crack. She knew one wrong word would do it. K. And she was right. New footage from the main production camera surfaced, giving fans the full unedited sequence. You could see Erica smirking as she turned to Scrappy saying, "You always did have a soft spot for me. You told me yourself. I'm the only one who ever really got you." Scrappy laughed awkwardly. "Man, you wild," he said. But it was too late. Bambi's face darkened. The next words out of Erica's mouth sealed her fate. "I mean, it's no secret he calls me when y'all fight." That line, "He calls me when y'all fight," was the match to the powder keg. Bambi slammed her drink down, stood up, and said, "You think you're funny? Keep my name out your mouth." Erica rolled her eyes. the ultimate act of disrespect. And that's when Bambi snapped, lunging forward, shouting, "Say it again!" The rest was history. But here's the part no one expected. A crew member leaked another piece of audio. It's time from the production feed, moments after the fight. In it, you could hear a producer shouting, "Cut the cameras! Cut the cameras!" This wasn't supposed to go that far. Those words spread across the internet like wildfire. The narrative changed instantly. Suddenly, the question wasn't why did Bambi attack Erica? It was who let this happen. The next day, Bambi's team released a short statement through her publicist. Bambi was provoked and manipulated for television. She takes responsibility for her reaction, but will not continue to be exploited by producers who thrive on emotional trauma. It was a bold move, and it worked. The tide began to turn. Fans who had condemned her days earlier started defending her, calling out the show for manufacturing breakdowns to drive views. But Erica P. wasn't about to let the sympathy narrative dominate. She went live on Instagram that same night, visibly emotional, with bandages on her arm. "I don't care what people say," she cried. "She put her hands on me. Nobody deserves that." She could have walked away, but she didn't. Now she's going to face the consequences. Her followers flooded her comments with support, but not everyone believed her tears. Some pointed out that Erica was smiling in the leaked clips before the fight. Others accused her of acting. One viral comment summed it up. "You poked the bear, Erica. Don't cry now that it bit you." But the true chaos came from Scrappy himself. After days of silence, he finally spoke, and what he said blew the entire situation wide open. In a now-deleted post, Scrappy wrote, "Everybody want to act like they know what's up. I ain't choose sides. I was just trying to keep the peace, but y'all don't know what goes on off camera." Then in a follow-up live session, he slipped, revealing something he probably shouldn't have. "Look," he said, "they told me it would be good for the storyline. I ain't think it would go like that. That one sentence they told me, it would be good for the storyline, confirmed every suspicion fans had. It wasn't just personal drama. It was planned, orchestrated chaos. The kind that blurred the line between entertainment and emotional exploitation. And once that truth got out, production found itself under fire from every direction. Former castmates chimed in calling the producers manipulative, predatory, and reckless. One even posted, "They push us until we break, then they film the breakdown. That's the formula." Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Bambi was preparing for her court date, but she wasn't the only one in trouble. Erica P. reportedly filed a lawsuit, not only against Bambi, but also against the production company for failing to provide a safe environment. It was a double scandal, legal drama off-screen, and a public relations nightmare on it. Then came the twist no one saw coming. The text leak. Screenshots began circulating from an anonymous account showing a conversation, allegedly between Erica P. and one of the show's producers, days before the fight due producer. "Keep the energy up. We need real emotion from you and Bams." "Erica, I can do that. Don't worry, I know how to get under her skin." Fans were outraged. If the texts were real, they proved Erica had intentionally provoked Bambi. On orders from the production team, the network immediately went into crisis mode. Public statements were drafted, damage control meetings were held, and both women were told to keep quiet until further notice. But it was too late. The internet had made up its mind. The leaked clip, the texts, Scrappy's confession, all of it painted a clear picture. Bambi may have crossed the line physically, but Erica and the producers had drawn that line for her to step over by the end of the week. The headlines had shifted again. New leaks proved love, and hip-hop fight was engineered for ratings. Bambi speaks out, and just as the dust started to settle, Bambi herself reappeared with a cryptic Instagram post. A photo of her holding her head high, captioned, "I don't regret defending myself. I regret trusting the wrong people." The post went viral within minutes. Fans flooded her comments with messages of support. Even some of her former enemies liked the post, signaling that something bigger was brewing. Because as shocking as the fight was, as damaging as the arrest became, the real betrayal hadn't even come out yet. Because someone close to Bambi, someone she trusted completely, had been feeding her false information before the fight, and when that name dropped, it would turn her world upside down again. When the truth finally surfaced, didn't come from a headline or a confession. It came from a leak, a private group chat, allegedly between Bambi, one of her stylists, and a close friend, was posted by an anonymous account called Atlanta Receipts. At exactly 11:58 p.m., the chat was explosive. The messages showed Bambi being told, just days before the fight, "Friend girl, I'm hearing Erica out here, telling people Scrappy still hit her up. Bambi, she lying. She always lying, but let her say it to my face, friend. She will." She told a producer, "You soft, you won't do nothing." That was the spark. Bam's replies said everything. Let her find out the hard way. Then fans were floored. For months, people assumed Erica P was the aggressor. But this chat flipped the story upside down. It showed that someone in Bambi's inner circle, had been feeding her false information, hyping her up before the event, someone who wanted that explosion to happen. The internet immediately began its hunt. Who was this friend? Who would betray Bambi like that? Within hours, multiple bloggers began hinting that the person behind it was none other than one of her former confidants, a woman named Tasha Green, who had worked as Bambi's assistant for over 2 years. Tasha had been quiet since the arrest, deleting her social media accounts and refusing to comment. But when fans dug deeper, they found that she'd recently been spotted, hanging out with, you guessed it, Erica P. The discovery sent the fandom into meltdown. People started connecting dots, pulling old posts where Tasha had defended Erica in the past. One fan tweet that went viral read, "So Bambi's own assistant was cool with the enemy the whole time. This ain't a storyline. This is betrayal for real." As more screenshots emerged, the puzzle pieces began to fit together. Producers allegedly contacted Tasha weeks before the event, asking her to keep Bambi honest about her emotions. But what no one realized was that Tasha took that as permission to stir the pot. She reportedly told Erica where Bambi would be sitting and what topics made her snap. According to an insider, Tasha had her own motives. She was tired of being treated like background. The source claimed she wanted to make herself relevant, and when producers dangled that opportunity, she took it. Meanwhile, Bambi was at home dealing with the fallout, the court dates, the negative press, the anxiety. Sources close to her said she was devastated when she found out who really set her up. She trusted Tasha with everything. One friend told the Shade Room she knew her kids, her secrets, her marriage issues. For her to do that, it broke Bambi. But things didn't stop there. A week later, at Atlanta Receipts, dropped another bombshell. A voice memo, allegedly from Tasha herself, caught it after the fight. The clip was chilling. Tasha laughing. She really did it. They got everything on camera. This season's ratings gone. Be crazy. Unknown voice. You ain't worried about her getting arrested. Tasha, please. She'll bounce back. They always do. Bounce back. They always do. Hand between Tasha and a producer. Producer, did she bite yet? Tasha? Yeah, she mad. She's gonna pop. Producer, good. Make sure cameras are rolling. That was it. The internet broke. The hashtag #justice for Bambi trended for 48 hours straight. Blogs called it the biggest scandal in love and hip-hop history. Even former cast members like Jocelyn Hernandez and Mimi Faust weighed in, saying, "They do this to all of us." But behind the chaos, something else was brewing, something no one saw coming. Because while everyone was focused on Tasha and the producers, another secret was about to surface. A secret that would connect Scrappy, Bambi, and Erica in a way that would rewrite the entire narrative. A producer from the set, fed up with the lies, leaked a confidential memo to several outlets. The title, Unreleased Audio, Bambi Confrontation, Act 2. Apparently, there was another fight, one that never made it to air. One that happened after the cameras stopped rolling, and it changed everything fans thought they knew about that night. The question was, what was on that tape? And why were the producers trying so hard to hide it when the story hit every entertainment outlet, from the Shade Room to Entertainment Tonight? The reactions were instant and explosive. Overnight, Bambi's arrest turned from a scandal into a movement. Hashtags like #Justice for Bambi, Chance set up by production, and Chance Love Hype Hop Exposed dominated every social platform. The audience that once dragged her for snapping was now demanding the network apologize, and they weren't subtle about it. Twitter Spaces turned into live debate rooms. Instagram pages began dissecting every second of leaked footage, frame by frame. YouTube creators rushed to upload hour-long breakdowns with titles like "How Producers Manipulated Bambi for Ratings" and "The Fight They Didn't Want You to See." Fans began connecting dots across seasons, arguing this wasn't an isolated incident. It was a pattern. Comments under old clips resurfaced, pointing out similar moments where cast members had been emotionally cornered for shock value. It's all coming full circle. One viral tweet read, "They've been doing this to women for years. They just finally got caught." Then came the celebrity reactions. Carly Red went live visibly emotional, saying, "I've been on that set. I know what it's like. They push you until you break. Bambi ain't crazy. She's human." Tokyo Vanity chimed in next, telling her followers, "They film your trauma, edit your pain, then make you the villain." This is what happens when the ratings matter more than people. Even Jocelyn Hernandez, who had her own infamous history with the franchise, posted a fiery tweet. "They made me look wild for years. Now they're doing it to Bambi. Same playbook." The solidarity was powerful, but the industry backlash was just as fierce. A flood of anonymous former crew members began speaking out to blogs, describing how reality TV production often manufactured tension and baited emotional responses. One producer confessed, "We were told to get real tears, real chaos. That's the formula. You push them until they explode." But amid the outrage, there were still skeptics. Some critics accused Bambi of using manipulation claims as damage control. One entertainment journalist wrote, "Yes, producers create tension, but no one forces you to throw hands." The debate quickly turned into a culture war between those who saw Bambi as a victim of a toxic industry and those who saw her as responsible for her own choices. Meanwhile, Erica P refused to back down. she appeared on an Instagram Live with a glass of wine in hand, smirking as she read fan comments out loud. "So now I'm the bad guy. Please, if she can't control her temper, that's not on me." Her tone was dismissive, almost mocking, and it backfired instantly. Within minutes, fans began spamming her live with clown emojis and comments like, "You smiling too hard for someone who cried assault last week." Things got worse when Erica accidentally let slip that she'd been consulting producers about her next scene. Viewers pounced on it as proof she was still being protected by the show. How's she still filming while Bambi facing charges? One post asked, "Favoritism much?" The outrage grew so intense that the network's social pages were forced to disable comments. Sponsors began pulling their partnerships from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, citing brand safety concerns. Then, in a shocking twist, Mona Scott Young, the show's longtime executive producer, finally broke her silence. In an exclusive interview, she defended the show's process, but admitted that lines were crossed. Her statement read, "We always strive to tell authentic stories, but emotions are unpredictable. It's unfortunate when reality turns into real-life consequences." Her words only fueled the fire. Fans saw it as a half-hearted apology, with one viral response, summing it up perfectly. Translation: "We knew this would happen, but the footage was good." The network scrambled to contain the damage. Behind the scenes, executives discussed whether to suspend filming entirely or continue with new ethics protocols. But leaks from inside the production team painted a darker picture. Executives were reportedly more worried about ratings spiking since Bambi's arrest than about her well-being. And sure enough, ratings did skyrocket. The episode featuring the fight broke viewership records. Clips of the brawl were everywhere. Reaction videos, remixes, even TikTok trends reenacting Bambi's infamous line, "Say it to my face now." But what the public didn't see was what was happening to Bambi. Personally, sources close to her said she was emotionally wrecked. She can't sleep. One friend revealed she's replaying everything over and over, trying to figure out who was real and who wasn't. She was allegedly avoiding cast members, skipping calls from producers, and spending most of her time with family. Scrappy, meanwhile, was trying to navigate his own guilt. In a now-deleted tweet, he wrote, "You ever wish you could go back 10 minutes before everything went wrong?" That single line broke hearts and raised eyebrows. Many believed he'd finally realized the price of staying silent. While the women around him tore each other apart as the court date approached, the tension only grew. Erica P. hired a high-profile attorney, reportedly demanding damages for emotional distress and reputational harm. Bambi's team fired back, filing a countersuit that accused Erica and producers of orchestrating intentional, emotional provocation for profit. Every outlet wanted a piece of the story. TMZ ran a front-page spread titled, "Reality TV Gone Too Far When Drama Turns Criminal." Public opinion shifted further when a new wave of behind-the-scenes footage leaked showing Bambi crying off camera minutes after being separated from Erica. In the clip, she sobbed, "They told me she wasn't even supposed to be here tonight." That one sentence flipped everything. It confirmed that Bambi had been lied to. The network had allegedly misled her about Erica's attendance, intentionally placing them together to capture a natural confrontation. The outrage reignited. Fans flooded the network's emails, demanding accountability. One viewer petition gathered over 200,000 signatures. in 48 hours, calling for a full investigation into how the producers handled the incident. Even reality TV veterans started weighing in. NinLeaks tweeted, "They use us. They love our chaos till it goes too far. Then they act shocked." Within a week, the network was forced to issue a public statement announcing an internal review of production ethics. But for many fans, it was too little, too late. Then came the kicker, a shocking rumor that turned the industry upside down. Several sources claimed that a rival network had reached out to Bambi with an offer for her own tell, all special titled Bambi: The Untold Truth. The deal was allegedly worth 6 figures. Social media went insane. Give her that platform. One fan wrote, "She deserves to tell her side." Other posted, "She better name names, all of them." Speculation swirled. Erica P fired another shot, posting cryptically, "Let her talk. I got receipts too." The message was clear. The war wasn't over. Not even close. Now, with court proceedings looming, production chaos unfolding, pay, and millions of fans choosing sides, one truth had become undeniable. This wasn't just about one fight anymore. It was about exposure, about who was lying, who was leaking, and who was being used as a pawn. And just when everyone thought they'd seen it all, another leak, when labeled Act 2, the hidden camera scene, appeared online. The footage would blow the entire case wide open and revealed that someone inside the show's production had been working with Bambi all along. The hidden camera scene leaked, dropped like a grenade at midnight. The file, time-stamped, unedited, and clearly not meant for public eyes, revealed what might be the most explosive moment in love and hip-hop Atlanta history. It wasn't shaky fan footage this time. It was clean, high definition, pulled straight from production servers. The watermark in the corner said it all. Confidential, do not distribute. At first, the clip seemed ordinary, an empty set, quiet after hours. A few crew members packing up lights. Then 2 voices entered, muffled but unmistakable. It was a producer and Bambi herself. "Producer, look, we can't control what Erica does. We just need your reactions. Be real with me. If she says something about Scrappy, what you going to do?" Bambi sighing, "I'm not trying to fight, but if she keeps disrespecting me, I can't promise I'll stay calm." Producer, "Perfect. Just don't walk away." "Okay, we need that emotion." The world froze. Perfect. That single word confirmed every suspicion fans had screamed for weeks. That production had orchestrated Bambi's breakdown, primed her like dynamite, and filmed the detonation for ratings. The leak didn't end there. In the final minute, the producer muttered something that changed the tone completely. "Don't worry, the network will cover you if anything happens. Just trust me." The camera stayed rolling as Bambi nodded reluctantly, unaware she was being recorded. Then the lights cut, and a file. Within hours, the footage was everywhere. TikTok edits, Twitter threads, reaction videos with millions of views. Fans demanded legal action. Former cast members shared their own stories of being set up by producers, backing Bambi's claims. But what no one expected came next. The network itself turned on its own producers by morning. Internal memos leaked to the press confirmed that several staff members had been suspended pending investigation for unethical manipulation of cast participants. It was unprecedented. Reality TV for the first time being forced to confront the monster it had created. Still, the public wanted more. They wanted to know who leaked the footage. And when the answer came out, It was another bombshell. The insider who released the file wasn't a disgruntled employee or a hacker. It was Scrappy. According to multiple sources, Scrappy had been working quietly with Bambi's legal team to clear her name. He felt guilty. An insider revealed he knew she'd been provoked, and he had access to raw footage through his old production contract. That's how it got out. The revelation turned him from a passive figure into an unlikely hero. Fans flooded his comments with praise. You did what a real man should do. Protect your woman. Scrappy leaked the truth and saved Bambi's career. Respect. But that victory came with a dark cost. Erica P., furious at being exposed, allegedly filed a defamation claim, accusing Bambi and Scrappy of weaponizing leaked footage to ruin her reputation. The tension reignited instantly. By the weekend, Bambi broke her silence. Dressed simply, speaking directly to camera, she posted a 3-minute video that shook everyone to the core. For months, I've been called crazy, violent, unstable. I stayed quiet because I wanted to handle things the right way. But now y'all see what I was up against. They lied to me, trapped me, and filmed my pain. This wasn't reality. It was manipulation. And I'm done being quiet. Her voice cracked at the end, her eyes glassy with exhaustion. I forgive them, she whispered. But I won't forget. That video amassed 10 million views in a single day. Major outlets replayed it alongside footage of the fight, the leaks, and the confessionals. The headline that dominated entertainment news by morning. Feed reality TV scandal. Love and hip-hop producers exposed in staged fight cover-up. But just as the dust began to settle, an anonymous account, the same one that had started the leaks, posted one final ICEL cryptic message. There's one more video, the one Bambi never saw. It changes everything. Fans went feral. What could possibly be left to reveal? Then came the biggest twist of all. Reporters claimed the unreleased video didn't just involve Erica and Bambi. It allegedly featured another woman who had been feeding Erica personal details about Bambi's private life. And that woman was a current cast member, still under contract. If true, it meant this scandal wasn't isolated. It was part of a much larger network of manipulation, betrayal, and secret alliances. And the unreleased footage labeled Scene X, Do Not Air was rumored to prove it. The fandom erupted once again. Theories flew. Was it one of Bambi's supposed friends? Was it someone in production? Or was it someone from Scrappy's own circle? The suspense reached a fever pitch when a leaked court filing revealed that the mysterious video had been submitted as evidence in Bambi's ongoing case, sealed by the judge due to sensitive material. Now, the question everyone's asking isn't if the video will surface, but when. Because if it ever does, it might not just destroy the show, it might end the entire Love and Hip Hop franchise. And that's where we leave it. A story that began with a single argument and exploded into one of the most chaotic, career-defining scandals in Love and Hip Hop history. Bambi's arrest, the hidden camera leaks, the producer's manipulation, and Scrappy's shocking role in exposing the truth. It's all part of a twisted web that's still unraveling. What was supposed to be just another on-screen conflict has turned into a nationwide conversation about exploitation, betrayal, and the true cost of fame. But now the question is, what happens next? Will the mysterious Scene X video ever be released? Is it the final piece that reveals who was really behind the chaos? Or will the truth be buried forever under NDAs and legal silence? And what about Erica P? Will she double down and take Bambi to court? Or will the public finally see her role in the manipulation for what it really was? Meanwhile, the network is scrambling. The cast is divided, and fans are demanding justice. But here's the thing, the drama isn't over. Not by a long shot. Sources close to production say more unaired footage exists. Scenes that could completely flip the story one more time. If that's true, then we haven't seen the real ending yet. So, I'll ask you, whose side are you really on? Do you believe Bambi was the victim of a setup? Or do you think she lost control and crossed the line? Is Scrappy a hero for leaking the truth? Or just trying to save himself? And most importantly, what do you think is on that final hidden video? Drop your theories in the comments, because you already know this isn't just entertainment anymore. This is real life fallout. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the moment that missing footage drops, we'll be right here breaking it down frame by frame. Every lie, every leak, every secret they thought we'd never see. Because in love and hip-hop, the cameras never stop rolling. They just stop telling the truth.